Hey everyone, welcome back. I am so sorry. The Hydra actually went out in our whole city. So that was a bit of an interruption. That was a little unexpected. It was a little bit startling when it went out. I was like, oh my god, my heater killed the Hydro. And then we realized, oh, it's the whole building. That's cool. Okay, alright, but we are back at it. I am ready to dive back in, try to make up for some lost time. I don't know if I can finish this whole panel today now after that little incident, but hey, I am going to give it my best shot, and here's hoping. I did remember to pause all the timers and all that when the Hydro went out, so nothing lost there. Whew! Here we go.
Oh, I'll have to do the poll again.
Oh, yeah.
Forget the numbers from this morning.
Yeah, that just won't... There's no way to rescue those now. Gone forever. I mean, the Lion King was so obviously in the lead, that almost doesn't even matter, but still.
Nancy, back to our regularly scheduled program.
Right? Oh, I was so happy when the Hydro came back on.
Amped up to the top version of it.
Nasty, angry Hydro.
Are we allowed to drink the cream soda fresh?
There might be more to it if you give it a shake.
Ah!
There you go.
Ever let it drink it? I'm like, so,
You
I'm
can
gonna
try.
I'll get them free drinks.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm glad you're having so much fun,
Yeah.
though.
It's odd, probably because the heater worked again. Well, that's what I was saying. I go, because you have, I don't know if every other city has that, but you can log into your city's Hydro and they'll show outages, whatever. And it's like, oh, this is a big outage. And I was like, oh, out due to a space heater. I'm like, Max, blew the whole town.
For the need for heat.
Kirsty, what did you do? Casey, now, it's weird because now you're blue. I'm so used to your letter being brown. Like Todd's always purple.
Oh.
Nancy's is always blue. Kirsty's is always brown.
Oh,
now
weird.
Now it's blue. It's like,
It's
now it's gonna throw me off.
mixing it up. You're gonna start calling people by their wrong names.
Well, everyone else's is fine. It's just Kirsty's that's blue. Danny, hello guys. Don't worry, you're gonna be so fast. You'll start another panel.
Hey, Danny. Thank you. I sure hope so. When the power went out, I was like, no!
Danny's is normally not. His isn't that dark of blue. His is normally an orange, and Drew's is green.
You're gonna be messed up.
Well, you don't even have to read the names sometimes. You just get used to
Who's who?
who's the colors, and then some people actually have little pictures in there.
You're gonna be all messed up. I'm just waiting for you to mess up everyone's names and stuff now. Then, Todd, who?
Well, Todd's is still purple. Nancy's is still the right blue, but Kirsty's got the same shade of blue, so that's gonna throw me off. Todd must have something to do with these curtains from Beauty and the Beast. Oh, and Kirsty, sorry, I'm on my other iPad. That's what it is. Which has a different account. I get it.
Messing up the whole system.
These colors are throwing me off. These pretzels are making me thirsty. Sorry, I'm on another device. Didn't even change the name because it is Drew. Trying to erase the tablet with her finger. I think she realized he had to hit the button.
Oh, to get rid of everything. The hydro going out almost did us a favor in that sense.
Yeah. It's odd that they have nothing to do on a one day at 2.
They do now. They're doing an escape room.
Well, the Lion King is definitely winning this time around.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Bambi doesn't even have a vote.
No, poor Bambi. He was in the lead with the last one for a little while. You know, not forever, but at least he had some love.
And oh my god, I was worried for a moment.
No, the hydro just went out across the whole city. You know, nothing major. Hydro just decided it didn't like anybody today.
Glad all is okay.
Yes.
Well,
Thank you.
I thought for a second it was the heater. I was like, nah. And it didn't sound like the breaker one. It just sounded like it kind of just dimmed down. It just kind of not like a flick, like a breaker switch. And I was like, well, it could be our building, but then it's not because we've had our room go down before. We've had the room pop off, but not the whole store. I was like, oh, the store is down. That's not good. I was like, well, maybe it is ours. And look outside, and like everything around us is off. And then you go online and you see that everything from one end of town to the other end of town is off. It's like, yeesh. That's a big outage. Drew, Bambi is so cute. It's for the end.
Fair enough.
How did she get the 173 so fast? She only had one clue.
Guessed it, maybe?
She had to. I know it was reset because I reset it twice. Like I did spun the things twice.
You didn't leave any letters or anything on or numbers on the map, did you?
No.
Oh, then guessed, I guess. Or maybe they had more clues than...
No, they only have that one open.
Wow.
I don't think anything was left on the map.
Maybe Nightmare Nursery just warmed them up in there. Because, I mean, realistically, they did plow through it quite quickly.
Yeah, but I mean, you need two, like...
Two clues to
two
guess.
Two clues to get, I mean... Oh, no, never mind. They got I thought they had the 173. She got the...
The vent?
The vent one.
Oh, perfect.
I was like, there's guessing and then there's guessing. And, like, having the number 1 is one thing, but they figure out 7 and 3, that would take a little time. Because you'd have to do 1 1 1 1 1 1 2 1 1 1 3 1 1 1 4 1 1 4, like just like you'd just be wasting time. Now that's the bet. Rutger, welcome back. The last thing we heard was Casey wishing for a third monitor, causing Canada Power Grid to have a heart attack.
It was your fault.
Well, it's like I have one monitor.
You wished for too much.
I have one monitor basically for I have an ultra wide one now, but before it's like one monitor for store stuff, one monitor for YouTube stuff. But now, when there's an escape room, we have a camera. I need to be able to see the camera too. It's like, well, kind of need 3 of them. Drew's laughing. I can't believe how many people wear that hat.
No. Because it's a funny thing.
Yeah, but it's like, even without a pandemic, it's like you can't trust that some kid doesn't have lice. Can't really spray for lice. They're doing well though.
I think they got all warmed up in mine, and now they're just ready to rock.
I'll be super happy if someone can beat this room without
A hint?
a hint.
Well, yeah, because they really only needed one small clue for my room, and I think they were on the right track for it. They just didn't go back to it and use it. It's like, yeah, they got this.
Yeah, I like those tablets were a couple bucks cheaper. Whatever those.
Oh, really?
But I like that they're thicker. Just not too thick, but just thick to know that it's a little sturdy. You can tell like it is more kiddie. Which.
Well.
And then the pen has got double stylus, so it's got thick on one end and thin on the other end. It's
Oh,
like,
well, there you go.
so yeah, I would definitely use them for.
That's a neat thing. And like I said, the hydro going out got us another play, so I mean, it almost did us a favor.
I wonder if they would have played anyways, though. Well, I
They
guess
might have, but
yeah. But I like it. They're getting it. Like they're getting
everything.
everything. Like there's very little questioning from clue to puzzle. But they seem to be. Todd, I know the stream hung, but had something else that needed to get done. Came back and things were down. Managed to get food during the downtime.
Well, I'm glad you got some food. So it was almost beneficial for everyone. Mostly beneficial. Still
Todd,
sucked, but
so power going out has to be a fun experience for a scary escape room.
well, it was. They didn't originally book that room. When they came in, we're like, well, we have one that's intended to be played in the dark. If you'd rather, like if you still want to play, and because that one you give them flashlights anyways. You kind of need hydro for some of the stuff in Casey's room. And they were good about it. They wanted to play that anyways, so they did and had fun, and then they turned around and wanted to play again. So now they're doing his room like they originally intended.
We're just glad that it didn't go out in the middle of their experience.
Yeah, because then that would have...
Because then if we didn't know how long it was going to take to come back. It took over half an hour for it to come back.
I think it almost took an hour, actually.
But it was... I mean, then how do you... If it flips off for a second and comes back in a couple minutes, like then it interrupts the experience a little bit, but
at least they could still play.
They still play or something, but if it was off for like an hour, like, well, can we give you some free passes to come back?
Try again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got very lucky that way. Lucky that they were good about it. Lucky that they still wanted to play anyways. Lucky it didn't go off while they were in the middle of it.
Sandra, hi. I couldn't watch earlier today, but I didn't miss much, I see. How long was the power out for?
Hey, Sandra. Oh, it was out for about an hour. A little bit of excitement in the day. Just to spice things up a little, make things interesting.
I'm assuming Mom will just stop by tomorrow and probably give me just a gift card. Kyle probably, I'm assuming he'll probably do the same thing after work or something. And then I'll order that 3D printer. Kyle's this morning, it's like, happy birthday Eve. What do you want for your birthday? I'm like, Amazon. It's like, wow, I can't afford Amazon, but I might be able to get you a gift card. I do seem a little stuck now. Oh, Lion King's at 91%.
Holy smokes.
That's all the Lion King people are on now.
I guess.
Everyone this morning lost their vote. They'll come back like, wait, there was more posts earlier. Bambi's at 0.
Poor Bambi.
I think the other one girl's gonna try and guess the block because they've got the first and last number. That's easy enough to use.
Yeah. You only have so many options. Jason Flynn. Good for them. I like those other two girls. They work very well together.
You can take some as a token if you want. I almost want to tell them, like, you have the key. I'm like, you do? I'm like, well, technically you have the key. You're wearing it. I would love to. There is the company that does these coins. You can get them printed for you out of Japan or out of China, or whatever. But you can give them a logo and stuff like that. We need to have it so then it's just a store logo or something on it.
Oh, yeah. That would probably make some people laugh.
Well, then you could get them out as like little
Hmm.
tokens, whatever. I'm surprised, like, some people pull the books off right away, and then some people just like, yeah, they're just books. And they only now just discovered the book with the lock on it.
Oh, really?
I just want to know, is Jason single?
The Jason was just a way to have a kind of cool lock. But yeah, you've already solved the Jason one. You're all good there.
Not available.
No.
Yeah, and they're really having fun with that.
Yeah.
Drew, that would be cool. I don't know what that was referenced to.
The coins, probably.
Oh, the coins. Oh, yeah, maybe. But they'll print them off in that plastic or that tinny stuff.
Huh. Who knew?
But yeah. See, this is the second group now that thinks they're going to open up the clock and they're going to think that that magnet was the thing that opened it up. And we'll have wasted the thought of the magnet when all they need to do is just pull. She went right to the magnet to try and is putting it on there. It will open,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not
Because of the
because of the magnet. And I'm surprised more people find that magnet. I would have thought that would have been something that people would have a hard time finding.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing now that those kind of locks work with just a strong magnet, we can blend that into any magnet. It doesn't have to be those silver ones. You can put it in something as long as you just get a magnet and glue it into the bottom of it or something. Just like the other go with the Ouija board.
Mm. I do need that for my games room somehow, some magical way. I need chess pieces to move, like to certain. I can't remember the exact idea I had. It was something about how they. I'd have to look at my scribblings, or something about where they clicked would make letters or words or something along those lines.
Lion King's really pulling ahead now, 92%.
Holy smokes!
Better get that thing out ready.
I guess. It's almost not even a question.
chest open. Well, maybe all the chests open. The bookshelf chest. I need to figure out the magnet. They just didn't pull on the lock at all. I think they were being too gentle with it. They still didn't open it up. They're being way too gentle with it. They've clearly read the webpage because she keeps calling us a dad, so it's like I keep forgetting on the webpage I have it as a dad, and depending on how young they come in, I may say a colleague or whatever like this.
Yeah.
So it's like, or your friend. Steph, how long have we been back? I checked a few times.
Really only like
Well, but almost half an hour now.
half an hour, yeah. Darn power. Trying to get in the way of the puzzling.
You forget on the very top of that map it says use last, but it wipes out. Sometimes people touch it, so it might say use la. So very few people go to the very top of the map and read it there, but these girls did, and it's like, gotta go back and rewrite on there. I'm surprised they haven't asked strictly, but I kind of want them to just erase the board or try the magnet. Steph, why do you lose power in winter? Well, because everyone's got their heater on.
It just, the notification thing just said loss of supply. It didn't really go into any more detail. Hydro didn't feel like working today.
It was a big area that went down, so.
Almost the whole city.
Thought maybe a transformer went down or something. It must have been, but it's like the grid sections that they announced. It was like if it had to have been like a daisy chain effect or something, because it was from one end of town to the other end of town. So a few years ago, the transformer went down around here on Thanksgiving.
Ooh.
Almost that.
No, that would suck.
That's like my favorite food holiday. Thanksgiving. Nothing else dedicated to that one. It's just food. There's no other expense. It's just food.
It's just come and eat and hang out.
Lion King's tipping. Went down to 80%.
Oh, it's in jeopardy.
Bambi's getting more votes now.
Oh, there we go. At least he's getting some love.
If she got the fake coins with money, wait till she opens up that little chest with the dollar bills in it. It's one of those things where if they're fun going, I almost want to be like, occasionally, we've seen at night on the cameras that little, she referred to as the mini grudge girl.
Yeah.
I like the mini grudge girl sometimes sneaks into my room, so you got to be careful. Like just.
She would hate you.
See, she just figured out the light by putting the light through the lampshade on with herself.
Huh.
Which is great, but now there's no need for the magnet. That's the only thing I gotta figure out how to hide that better so you can't see it. Mommy! It is funny when you watch people though, and where they look, what they look for a clue, or where they look for a clue. A lot of people look for the clue inside that gun because it's a squirt gun. So they take the little squirt gun, the water container out, and look to see if there's something else. Like, okay, well there's a lot of people do that. So it's like could easily make that like a same with like when someone open up the phone
Oh, yes.
and the receiver.
That I'm going to have to leave a clue for, though. I've only ever seen one person do that. But, I mean, it gave me the good idea of, like, well, there's a reuse option.
True, I would take a holiday. I would take a holiday like that every month, just food and friends. I wish there was a food holiday every once a month. Huh. Power's back on and it's starting to snow again.
Ew.
Ooh, Lion King drops some more. That's tied again between Bambi and Snow White. Kirsty, yikes, blurry. You have to do something where it's like a math professor. The guy's kind of a little cuckoo or something.
Oh.
Well, because then I can write funnier things, because then it doesn't make sense for some of these things to have the word nope and all that. Like, why would any teacher do that? Mm-hmm. But if you had like a nutty professor or whatever, he could have weird or funny scrambling things around that were just funny for them when they discovered, but because he was mad or whatnot. Evil professor. Now there's tons of like animated movies that are like that, where you could have the like in Despicable Me. You could have.
Never seen it.
You've never seen Despicable Me?
Nope.
You know the Minions.
I know the Minions. Yes, they speak gibberish. That much I know.
But it'd be neat to do where you get this bumbling professor who's, I'm thinking more now for the family oriented style, where it's a bumbling evil genius, but he's, it's like corny type of, so it can be funny in the room for the family, but solve difficult puzzles. And you have to stop this real destruction device. You have to somehow turn it off or something. I don't want to ask them for a clue, but she may have guessed the numbers. She's got the first and the third one. No. Lion King just dropped a whole bunch more.
Did it?
Wow.
Which one's pulling ahead?
Snow White.
Oh, okay. So all the Snow White lovers are coming back. It's a tough vote. I mean, that's the classic that so many people love is The Lion King, but Snow White's the original.
And they're working away on a couple of tougher ones, but they're just
Not quite there
not
yet.
quite getting it.
Wouldn't it be funny if they wanted to play the third room now?